Welcome to everyone. This is gonna be another very short stream. I'm a bit um I'm a bit sorry because it won't be lasting for too much, but I have a lot of obligations and sorry guys. Just have a rocky day coming up and I'm only gonna analyze the professional fights and the pro circuit. So let's get right off the bat with the preliminaries. The first professional fight is between Ian Engbrook and Steven Lontine. So, needless to say that Ian Engbrook is an all-1-0 featherweight fighter, lost to John Pham via decision. Now gonna meet Steve Lontine, amateur record 1-7, 5'6", fighting out of Texas, Dominion MMA. Oh, don't know much about this fight. This is the pro rules, but Ian Engbrook is the favorite. All right. Engbrook to win for -450. Oh, I don't know much about these guys, so in some fights I do know a lot, in other fights I don't know much, but overall, needless to say, that I really need to do a bit more of the analysis. And the next one is going to be between Harrison Lane and BJ Miller. Harrison Lane is 0-1-0, 6'1", mixed martial arts fighter who lost to Caleb Jensen. And the bout is confirmed against BJ Miller against Caleb Jensen. He lost pretty much right off the bat, quickly. BJ Miller, welterweight fighter, lost to Michael Manno via KO TKO. Both fighters riding on losing streaks, and I have to see who's gonna be the favorite. Well, not gonna be an easy pick for me. Lane is -350. Do I agree with the odds? Kind of. Just say kind of. Lane to win for -350. This is Lane to win for -350. But I'm not pretty much confident about this fight too. Alright, then we got Zumar Archer versus Tanner Arnold. At least here I'm pretty much confident. Zumar Archer, 6'0", fighting out of Texas, destroyed Akeem Lewis via ground and pound, brutal ground and pound specialist, heavy-handed, gonna meet against Tanner Arnold, 4-0, the amateur record, 5'9", 70 inches of reach, PGG fighter who holds notable victories over Sergio Olivares, Turman Harris, James Bauman. He submitted all of them, TKO'd all of them. I got to say that Zumar Archer knows to pound you out, and his submission defense is pretty much excellent. So I'm going with Archer to win. For -250. I'm going with Archer to win for -250. Now the next fight is between Enrique Owens and Gunnar Coronado. Enrique Owens, 200, 5'8", fighting out of Texas. He defeated Nick Talavera and Samuel James. Gunnar Coronado, 230, 5'8", Dominion MMA. He was better than David Salazar and Tristan Camacho, but lost to Brian Mitchell, lost to Justice Lampares, lost to Elias Rodriguez. And it seems he's having a problem with his gas tank overall. He's pretty much durable. The guy can take a beating, and Gunnar Coronado might be a tough opponent to Enrique Owens. Let me take a look at the odds. Where is the odd for this? Enrique Owens -225. I think this is closer than it looks like. I would say -140 for Enrique Owens. But okay. Owens to win for -225. But I think the line should be closer. If you ask me, line should be way closer. But again, line should be very much closer in this fight. Again, this is just my opinion, but I mean, this is just my opinion. Doesn't have to mean I'm right. Of course, Edgardo Guzman is going to meet Mark Lorello. Mark Lorello is coming with amateur record of 3:00, 5 for 10. I do see him as a great 47 MMA potential. He's training with some real beasts, and that victory over Jokori and Walker was brutal. That arm triangle choke. The guy is training with real beasts. Edgardo Guzman, the Yellow Ranger, 210, 200, 5 for 10, 72 inches of reach, fighting out of Texas. This guy defeated Zach Alm, defeated Braxton King, but I think Mark Lorel is a whole different beast, and his training partners are extremely good. So, 4 days. How's everything going, Otis? Minus 185 for Lorello to win. How's Bucky? How's Bucky doing? Now the next one going to be between Cody Rondeau and Mateo Gonzalez. Cody Rondeau 1-0, and he is 5'7", fighting out of Waco, Texas, Blitzsport MMA fighter. This guy lost to Zach Allen via the arse choke. Oh, sorry, he defeated Zach Allen via the arse choke. Sorry, my mistake. And he has 3 wins over Damon Jacobs, Jovan Williamson, Matos Gomez, the amateur circuit. Of course, he was making a long layoff. Mateo Gonzalez 2-0, the professional record, 5'11". He's going to be the longer fighter here. He's going to be pretty much of a longer fighter here. He will have to keep the fight standing to fight via long range. Victories over Nathan Gilmore and Moise Soropeza are definitely going to give him advantage in this one. But again, to be honest, I think Rondeau should be slight favorite, minus 205. Okay, but I'm going to go with Gonzalez. Plus 165 Gonzalez. He's longer. I mean, he should have the advantage. Would rather we're piecing together the full card. Oh, I'm glad you're doing fine, man. I mean, I know nothing about your opponent, but I wish you luck. That's all I can say. I just wish you luck, man. Then we've got Shane Sobnoski. Oh, this is closing the prelims. Okay, I'm just gonna give some edits, then we'll transition to the main card. And we're gonna transition to the main card to close the prelims. Okay, just to write something. All right, we are now going to the next one. Shane Subnoski gonna meet Jared McLaughlin. Shane Subnoski is riding a score of 4-0, and Subnoski is riding. Subnoski was kind of having tough matchups throughout his career. Middleweight fighter, 6'1". Hussam Mohammed, that was his confirmed upcoming bout, but overall he's gonna fight Jared McLaughlin this time. He defeated Justin Vargas and defeated Tyson Williams. These were great for UFC fights. He showed some high-level skills also against Reese Forrest, lost to Levi West, defeated Hugh O'Donnell. Very decent potential. Jared McLaughlin, 6-0, 6'1" also. Mixed martial artist, and he's on 4-fight winning streak. I've seen that he's very, very good on the ground, but he's also a very well-rounded fighter on the other side. Sobnoski is pretty much underrated. I could be fishing the underdog opportunity. Yeah, Jared McLaughlin is a heavy, heavy favorite. I'm going to say McLaughlin versus Sobnoski, no distance. That is going to be my first pick, and my secondary pick, McLaughlin to win. But I'm not super confident, if you know what am I talking about. I'm not super confident into this one. I do have a feeling that he's going to win, but it's not like that I'm 100% on it, if you know what I mean. Then the next one is Aiden Correa versus Joseph Camacho. Aiden Cobra Correa, 5'10", 5'8", 67 inches of reach. For OZ Fight Club. He was riding on a 5-fight win streak prior to Michael Sear loss. He lost via rear naked choke. Defeated Donnie Bellew, Rashad Robinson, Kelvin Harbaugh, Eric Hendricks, Brandon Pate. Well, this was a decent way to go. Now, Joseph Camacho, 3-0. This guy is fighting out of Guam. And of course, Frank Camacho. I mean, it's easy to recognize. I don't have to mention that. You all know who is Frank Camacho, so guess on your own. You can guess 2 times, 3 times. Spike 22 fighter fighting out of Guam. He defeated Desmond the Tyrant Torres, Masato Nakamura, and KJ Villagomez. Defeated Desmond the Tyrant Torres, man. For me, Desmond Torres is a high-level opponent. I had an interview with the guy. I really see the guy as a high-level opponent, dangerous guy to deal with. But if Joseph Camacho was able to defeat him, that means he's a high-level prospect. I mean, we can say whatever we want. Torres is a dangerous guy to deal with. So Alden Correa gonna be a favorite, probably for a reason, but Joseph Camacho. I responded that question. I didn't make parlays yet. When I make them, I will let you know. So let me see. Camacho. I will tell them tonight. I still don't have the parlay. Next one. Jacquari Savage versus Taylor Escamilla. Jacquari Savage 1-0, 6'6", 86 inches of reach. Wow, this guy is longer than John Bones Jones. What the heck? He defeated Citel Senghor via ground strikes. Then gonna meet Taylor Escamilla 1-0. 6'0", 76 inches of reach. Whoa, 10 inches of reach advantage. Wrestler, BGG, defeated on Simon at Alaska FC 148. Savage, the longest reach I've seen on the whole ground. Okay, throw is gonna get blocked. Niall, to respond your question, okay. I guess fight goes the distance. So, but this is not gonna be my parlay tonight. I will let you know which is my parlay. I haven't made it yet. Jacquari Savage versus Taylor Scamira. Let's go with Savage. So that's gonna be, yeah, Savage is going to be my expectation. Now Joel Guzman is gonna meet Tanner Marlowe. Joel El Chapo Guzman 3-1-0, 6'0", light heavyweight fighter out of Fort Worth, Texas, Muay Thai boxer. This guy defeated Jervon Beverly and defeated Colton Herrera. Competed at Muay Thai, competed at boxing, heck of a striker. Defeated Jervon Beverly via triangle choke. And Tanner Marlowe, the American Psycho, 3-0, 6'2". Eric Nolan's Extreme Training Center, Muay Thai boxing, jiu-jitsu fighter. Bruno Casillas, Idris Wassi, Louis Bebe. Hard fight. I don't know, man. I like Marvel here. I'm okay. Send him my regards. Send Mocher my regards. I mean, I know you don't like each other, but I mean, I understand that everything is between you. I don't want to interfere into that, but send him my regards, would you? Okay, and send regards to his students. Then we got Kevin Hernandez versus Jordan Harris. Kevin Hernandez, 3-0, 5'7", 22 inches, 22 years of age. Whoa. 9th September 99. How many nines? 3-0 is the record. This guy defeated Manuel Medina, Jonathan Calderon, Cody Line. And me, Jordan Harris, 2-0 on the professional score, 5'7", lightweight fighter. Kevin Hernandez is a taller guy. No. No, the height is the same. His opponent out of Little Rock, California, Manuel Reina, Levon Sargsyan. Should have been pick him. I'm gonna go with Hernandez. Of course, boss. Thank you, man. Kevin Hernandez minus 500 to win. Let's go with co-main event. Milko Tukto versus Olivier Murad. Milko Tatu Tukto, 5-3-0, lightweight fighter out of Lima, Peru. This guy lost to William Starks, lost to Rick Gonzalez, lost to Leonovich Shalo, and defeated Salvador Becerra, James Lontop, some other fighters. Olivier Murad riding a score of 6-0, Warrior of God. I had an interview with the guy, 5'10", 72 inches of reach. Pretty much good mixed martial artist. He outworked Bing C, but unfortunately didn't get the contract because he didn't finish his opponent. He was better than Muhammad Janaimo. From what I've seen, okay, he didn't finish Bing C, which is okay to some point. I don't know why I didn't let him fight in the UFC, but maybe he's gonna get a redemption opportunity. I think Olivier Murad should be having this fight. Yeah, minus 400. It's okay. Minus 400 Murad to win. That's gonna be Murad to win. Minus 400. And let's head into the main event of the evening. Muin Gafurov gonna fight Herbert Sousa. Muin Gafurov, Tajik, is fighting out of Fairfax, Virginia. Kai's an MMA fighter, 5'7", 68 inches of reach, excellent bantamweight opponent. But he lost to John Lineker, lost to Chad and Kelleher, defeated Walter Zamora, defeated Leandro Issa, Tal Freitas. He competed at ONE FC. He was having so-so score at UFC United Arab Emirates, where he was having a great score. At ONE Championship, he defeated Tony Tauru, lost to Rhys McLaren and Kevin Bellingham via decision. Extremely tough opponent. I'm going to meet Herbert Indio Souza, 15-1-0, 5'6", fighting out of Brasilia, Federal District. This guy is fighting out of Constrictor Team. Haven't heard of that dojo. Let me see. CFFC. That's one of the only fight I've seen against Alexander Keshtov. I think it was closer fight than the scorecards say. Only one loss to Paulo Oliveira. I didn't have access much to this guy. I have UFC on Fight Pass, and that's the only fight I could have watched. So Alexander Keshtov victory. It depends on whether Muin Gafurov improved his game plan. He competed at the Light Contender Series. Was a close fight against Chad and Kelleher, but he failed to win, which arguably I thought Gafurov won that fight, but again, judges saw it in the favor of Chad and Kelleher, so I think Muin Gafurov should be a favorite. No, he's the underdog. That's awesome. That's awesome. If he's underdog, I'm picking him. Gafurov to win. Plus 165. Hey, how are you, Warzone Boxing MMA? Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Sorry because of Nightbot. Thank you so much for positive words. Okay, guys, that's it. Now we're going 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, noon Pacific time, 9 p.m. CET. Please tune in for UFC 275 picks and predictions. Okay, I will let you know about my bets. Of course, I'm just going to put $5 on 2 bets, but I will let you know. So tonight, I'm gonna let you know what I played. You can decide. You are my fans. You know the best whether it's okay or not for you. So I'm going to my bookie right now. So right now, I'm going to my bookie. It's Tuesday, and in the evening, maybe Gafurov has a chance. Absolutely. I'm picking Gafurov to win. Absolutely, he has a chance. I mean, he's the underdog, man. So tonight, I'm letting you know. I will play 2 picks for $5, $5 on each, and I will let you know what I played. So now I'm going to my bookie. I need to finish something. 3 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. UK time, and 9 p.m. Central Eastern European. Cowboy Oliveira, Bulgarian Cowboy. Oh, thank you, man. This is a huge confession. This is a huge confession. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. You really rock. And I have the best fans in the world. So I'm going to visit my bookie right now. Okay, catch you later. So I'm going to my bookie now. I will let you know about my parlays, my picks in the next stream. Okay. Thank you so much and catch you in like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.